Any suggestions on how to stay organized in your files when it comes to beats and trackouts? Yeah, I can show you what I do. So first of all, I have a folder, and I have past years and everything sorted that way. And then I have the current year right here. So obviously when 2021 comes around, I'll drag this 2020 folder into here, to the archive basically. Then inside 2020, I got it organized by month. I usually don't have this folder, so just ignore it. But then I just name it 1, 2, 3, and by the month, that keeps it in order. If I just named it January, February, it would go in alphabetical order. So putting the 1 there helps it stay organized like that. And then inside each month, I have finished beats, ideas, and loops that I made in that month. And then inside the finished beats folder, I have the name of every beat, and I put who it's a collab with so I can always remember. And then inside I have the FLP, and I export the trackouts when I'm finished with every beat. Every single time I'm finished with the beat and I save it, I export all the trackouts out, because there's been too many times where I've tried to open an old FLP and it's corrupted and it's lost forever. So if that happens, as a backup, you at least have the stems, so you have kind of a hard backup of that beat. You may lose some things like VST presets or whatever that you had in that beat, but at least at the end of the day you have the trackouts, because when you get a placement, the label is going to want the trackouts to that beat so that they can have it mixed for the album. So the trackouts are like the most important thing that you need. So if worst comes to worst, if it's an old beat and you go back through and you can't open the FLP, at least you have the stems, and if you had to, you could drag them in and mess with them more. The only part it sucks, like I said, is like when they'll say, oh, we like this beat, but we want you to change the sound of this one synth. You know what I mean? And then it's like, if you could open the FLP, you could actually just change the sound that easily. But if you lose the FLP, you're going to have to do some work to recreate it. So that's how I organize it. And yeah, I like keeping it all neat like that. So November, I have folders for the beats I made. And then these are collabs that people sent back to me after I send out loops. And, I still send those out when I'm sending out packs or whatever, but that's just how I organize it, and it's really nice. Oh, the MP3 and WAV. So I'll show you when I export this beat. I guess I can show you right now. So let's just say I'm exporting this beat. So I have WAV on and I have MP3 on, and then I do split mixer tracks right here, and then that results in the files coming out like this. As you can see, here's the MP3 of the whole beat. And then inside the stems, there's going to be a file called master, and that master is the wave of the beat. So you got the MP3 here, you got the wave here, and then all the stems are wave, of course. And then, the MP3 version is just to send out in packs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I organize it. Hopefully that's helpful.